Hello everyone, I am Abdul Haseeb, and as part of the course Strategic Management of Information Technology, I will be presenting the emerging technology ambient computing. With the smartphone market maturing, world is preparing for the next era of personal computing. Yes, ambient computing is coming and it promises to change how we interact with the world. Coming to the agenda of the presentation, I will first give an overview of ambient computing, then I will take you to the key elements of the technology, followed by features and a brief comparison with the concept of Internet of Things. Then I will show you how industries are already taking steps towards the ambient future. After that, I will explore the future scope and impact of this technology trend. And finally, I will highlight the implications and conclude the presentation. To kick off with the introduction, I would like to explain the concept and the goal of ambient computing. Technology is all about making everyday life easier for the humankind. You must already experience convenience at work, home, or shopping when using smart devices such as Amazon Echo, Google Nest, Fitbit, etc. However, if you think we are going to stop here, then you are absolutely wrong. Organizations worldwide are trying to make these devices more accessible, easy to use, and more invisible. In the post-smartphone era, we are moving towards a world where technology is not limited just to devices, but it's all around us, embedded in everyday objects and spaces. Imagine this scenario in the not too distant future. Your alarm clock uses radar to track your breathing and wakes you gently with sound and light when it detects you're in lighter phase of sleep. Your transition to wakefulness triggers a cascade of changes in your apartment. Your window shades open automatically. In the kitchen, coffee starts brewing. As soon as you pad into the bathroom to brush your teeth, a display is projected onto the mirror above the sink. It shows your calendar for the day. Returning to your bedroom, you find your robotic bed has retracted onto the ceiling, and your walk-in closet has expanded to reveal your clothes and a full-length mirror with a display suggesting options for your outfit based on the weather outside. As soon as you dress, a news starts playing from the nearest speaker. When you walk into the kitchen, the sound follows you from a speaker in that room seamlessly. You have a refrigerator tracking and ordering based on your preferences. If this morning sounds fanciful to your present day ears, it's only because few of us have experienced its individual elements today. What will make such morning possible or even mundane is what tech companies call the ambient computing. The ambient computing is an idea of integrating computing seamlessly into our environment, making technology omnipresent and unobtrusive. It is also known as invisible or pervasive technology, as it works in the background to complete tasks with little or no manual intervention. The technology has a series of interconnected devices that work together to assist with or automate everyday tasks based on the information gathered about your surroundings. In the ambient world, the technology is all around us. It's unseeable and untouchable. The goal of ambient computing is to create immersive and personalized user experiences, making our interactions with the technology more natural and intuitive. You don't need to manage various devices from different applications and hardware interfaces. The smart devices will interact with you proactively since they will become more adaptive, sensitive, and autonomous. Now, we move on to the key elements of the ambient computing. Ambient computing is a smart combination of software, databases, high-speed internet network, smart devices, and human or machine users. To get a better understanding of ambient computing, consider the six technologies or paradigms that encompass it. Zero UI, Internet of Things. edge computing, natural language processing, wireless mesh networks, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Coming first to the zero UI, currently most of our interaction with computers involves clicking, typing, or touching a screen. Zero UI or user interface is a paradigm where we instead interact with our voice, eyes, or body movements. Internet of Things. Ambient computing happens in the interaction between us and our connected devices. Internet of Things is the framework for those devices. Indeed, ambient computing is probably not possible without Internet of Things. Edge computing. Edge computing is data analysis and storage at or near the source. Given the massive amounts of data that are being constantly produced, the speed at which this is processed is a vital component of ambient computing. NLP or natural language processing. This is perhaps the most visible advancements in the language-based artificial intelligence over the past few years. This is the ability of computers to process language like humans both in speech and the written word. Wireless mesh networks. Ambient computing means we will be spiders in our invisible web of interconnected devices working behind the scenes. The mesh networks ensure that all the devices, sensors, and users are getting continuous internet access. With machine learning and artificial intelligence, smart devices can learn from user behavior, preferences, selections, and much more. We will now discuss some notable features of the ambient computing. Inclusivity. Ambient computing systems integrate every digital device, network, and the application. Invisible. Ambient computing is all about minimal presence of computer gadgets, routers, and wires. Embedded. Ambient computing is about embedding intelligence, data connectivity, conditional programming, and machine learning in one small application or gadget. Data-driven. In ambient computing, the connected Internet of Things devices are always sharing data amongst themselves. Adaptive. The IoT devices and apps of ambient computing can automatically adapt in response to various situation changes. Anticipatory. The artificial intelligence and machine learning features of ubiquitous computing learns from your responses. Personalized. This type of computing offers personalized content and suggestions. Easy to use. You can simply touch, make gestures, or speak to control your ambient computing systems. Keyboard, mouse, screens, etc. will become soon obsolete. Context aware. An ambient computing system is so intelligent that it can change its behavior depending upon the environment and the context. Now, we will go through a brief comparison between ambient computing and Internet of Things. Internet of Things and ambient computing are directly related. Internet of Things describes the smart home and how the devices connect, whereas ambient computing is what happens when these devices are connected and more so what they learn from each other. Internet of Things is very device centric, whereas ambient computing is more focused on how devices and intelligent services interact with the user. Consider a simple example of a light bulb. A light bulb that connects to an app is an IoT device. Now, how the light bulb gathers the data from its surrounding about users' preferences and acts accordingly comes in the scope of ambient computing. Industries are now taking small steps towards ambient computing. I will now discuss some current applications of the ambient computing which are in use today. Voice assistants. The continuous development of voice assistants and their integration into a growing number of devices further enhance the convenience and connectivity of our daily lives. Fitness variables. Fitness variables can measure heart rate, steps, distance, calories burned, and even monitor sleep patterns. Plus, they seamlessly integrate with smartphones and other devices. Healthcare. Companies like Philips and Medtronic have developed advanced devices that enable healthcare providers to monitor patients' vital signs and deliver remote consultations. Agriculture. Companies like John Deere, IBM, and Trimble provide smart technologies that optimize crop production, monitor soil conditions, and manage irrigation systems efficiently. Sensors collect real-time data on soil moisture, temperature, and nutrient levels, allowing for data-driven decisions about planting and fertilization. Retail. Connected retail is transforming the shopping landscape by leveraging advancements in the ambience computing to enhance the shopping experience. The Just Walk Out Stores concept allows customers to scan and pay for items automatically as they shop, eliminating the need for the traditional checkout lines. Home and workplace automation. The smart homes leverage ambient computing to create automated and convenient living spaces. Now, homeowners can control their environment remotely, adjust the temperature settings, manage energy usage, and enhance security through smart locks and alarms. As we progress towards a fully integrated smart workplace, we will no longer require to start our day simply by arriving at the office, logging onto our computers, and checking emails. I will now discuss the future scope of this technology and the impact it will have on the individuals, business, and the society as a whole. With the time, ambient technology will become even more interconnected with a broader range of devices and environments linked to the Internet of Things. Ambient technology will incorporate more advanced sensors and artificial intelligence algorithms to better understand and respond to the user needs. Then, ambient technology will enable hyper-personalization, tailoring experiences to an individual's unique preferences and needs. Post that, widespread adoption of ambient technology will transform and ease various sectors by enabling intelligent learning environments. And finally, ambient technology will then be leveraged to create sustainable and eco-friendly solutions in smart cities and buildings. And in this manner, we will arrive into the ambient future, which is more smarter, faster, and perhaps more powerful. Ambient technology trend has the potential to significantly impact businesses, society, and the IT landscape in various ways. The ambient technology can provide businesses with the opportunity to create highly personalized and immersive customer experiences. In manufacturing and logistics, the technology can enable automation and real-time monitoring, leading to increased operational efficiency and reduced costs. The technology generates large amounts of data. Businesses can harness this data to gain valuable insights into customer behavior, market trends, and helping to make data-driven decisions. Cities can leverage ambient technology to optimize traffic flow, reduce the energy consumption, and enhance the public safety. Ambient technology has the potential to revolutionize the healthcare by enabling remote monitoring and telemedicine. In education sector, the ambient technology can facilitate personalized learning experiences and remote education. Every technology has certain advantages and disadvantages. As we have already discussed the positives, now it's the time to shed some light on the downsides of moving towards the ambient computing. Difficulty of data management. The vast amount of data generated by ambient technology will require advanced data storage, processing, and analytic solutions. Security vulnerabilities. Having data collected about our every personal move, be it at home, office, or in car, makes us highly vulnerable. Risk of privacy breaches. The data privacy issue is usually about how user information is collected and used to train and provide artificial intelligence services. Protecting sensitive information from the breaches and ensuring data is used responsibly is a topmost challenge of ambient computing. Cyber attacks. Having devices at your home controlled by AI exposes you heavily to the chances of getting cyber attacked. Impact on the environment. The growth of smart devices can lead to increased energy consumption and electronic waste. Developing energy efficient solutions and adopting sustainable practices are important for minimizing the environmental impact of ambient computing. Infrastructure cost and maintenance. Ensuring that the ambient computing is affordable and accessible to all individuals and communities is vital. As the number of connected devices and the volume of data increase, the computing systems must scale effectively to handle the growing load. This requires a robust infrastructure and architecture. Finally, summarizing the key takeaways from the presentation. Ambient computing, coupled with the Internet of Things and machine learning, has potential to transform how we live and conduct business in the not so distant future. In future, we won't be bombarded and bothered by personal devices. Instead, ambient computing will make all the technology fade and blend into the background. With the time, this technology is expected to play an increasingly important role to bring upon a new age of smart world. This will provide a convenient lifestyle that will always allow customers to live in bliss every single day. Having said that, it will be apt to end this presentation with the statement ambient computing is indeed the future of technology. Thank you for your time and patience. Have a nice day.